Now, what is the purpose of DNA? What is the function of DNA? To preserve genetic information. To preserve genetic information. Right? So when cells divide, copies of DNA are transferred. So one cell divides, reproduces, right? So genetic information passes on from one cell from the parent cell to the daughter cells, and they receive the genetic information from the previous cells. So this gets genetic information from this gets genetic. So the genetic information passes on, and the passing of this genetic information is the function of DNA. So in DNA replication, the parent DNA molecule, the strands of the parent DNA molecule separates out. So the process starts with unwinding of double helix, unwinding of double helix, by breaking hydrogen bonds between the hydrogen bonds between the complementary bases. Complementary bases. So this is the first step. The double helix unwinds by breaking off the hydrogen bonds, and this is catalyzed by an enzyme called helicase. So the first step in the DNA replication is the unwinding of double helix by breaking up of the complementary base hydrogen bonds. So remember, there is one strand of DNA. Okay, let's say so this is the backbone, this is the primary structure, and this backbone, and let me highlight it with a different color. The backbone, right? This has the phosphate and the sugar, and the phosphate and the sugar, and the phosphate and the sugar, right? And the bases are dangling, right? A, C, A, G. I'm just drawing a random sequence. T, C, right? All these bases. Now, there's another strand, the double helix, which is like this. Right? So, and there are bases T and G and T, C, right? So there's a hydrogen bond here. Let me just use another color because we want to make sure we're seeing the hydrogen bonds, right? Hydrogen bond like this, hydrogen bond like this, right? Hydrogen bond like this, yeah? So first, these hydrogen bonds are broken. So this breaks, this one breaks, this one breaks, and this is the first step, so unwinding. So then what's the result? What you see would be a DNA strand that is moved apart, so, or that is broken apart, so it might look like this. Right? So this has been opened out. These here we still have the hydrogen bonds. Okay, so this is what, and this breaking is catalyzed by an enzyme called helicase. Okay, so this is your first step.